Come dream with me tonight. Let's go to far-off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by, fly so high. Come dream with me tonight. It's another beautiful Grundo day. Gimmick and Grubby both like the hermit as much as I do. In fact, right now, Grubby is teaching him to make cookies. The hermit is one more puzzle in our quest to solve the mystery of the crystals. I've known he was special ever since he rescued me from Leaky Lake.
No. Easy, friend. All's well.
If we're ever going to discover why the crystals were made and who made them, we've got to know more about Queller's black box. The box contained a strange crystal that did unusual things. It projected an image of my mother and me when I was just a young Iliop. But I guess by now, we should be used to surprises from the crystals. Gimmick thinks the crystal stethoscope shows that the hermit had his memory erased, and that's why he doesn't know who he is or where he came from.
Teddy? Teddy?
Huh? Oh, yes, Grubby.
Gimmick and I are going to show the hermit around the valley.
Good idea.
Could you take the cookies out of the oven for us? They'll be done soon.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I won't. Is the hermit the same Iliop who escaped from the Ying Zoo? Did he carve those names, my mother's and mine, in the floor of that cage? We've got to try to restore the hermit's memory. Maybe he can answer all these questions. Wow! Oh no! The cookies! I forgot all about them.
Where's my copy of the Grundo Gazette?
You know, Tweez, maybe if you paid for it, you get to read it more often. If you have to hold it that close, maybe you need glasses, Twix.
Very comical.
Okay, so what's the news? LB and Tweed wanted dead or alive by Marvel. Hey, Tweed, they spelled your name wrong. T-W-E-E-G.
Don't you understand, flea brain? Marvel wants us dead. D-E-D. We must be very careful, LB. Our every move must be carefully considered. Ow!
How long did you consider that move, Thwank?
Quick, LB! Lock all the shades! No, I mean, roll down the doors! No, I mean, get me down! Oh, God. They'll send assassins after me! Killers, maulers, butchers!
Not to mention bakers and candlestick makers!
Some thug from Marvel may be on his way here at this very moment!
LB and Tweed wanted dead or alive by Marvo. Oh my! This is terrible! It says here that Queller's evil minions are searching the countryside and won't rest until they get Tweed. What's a minion? It's probably like an onion. Or maybe a million onions.
I'm looking for a dude named Twig. Jack W. Twig.
Well, you don't have far to go. Take this path out of the woods, go across Gimmick's Valley, and you'll see Tweed's tower That's right. You can't miss it. But be careful of the evil onions. Yeah, there's millions of them.
Thanks, little dudes.
Uh-oh. I just thought of something. What? I hope those feet didn't belong to a minion.
What do you think, LB? Will anyone recognize me?
Ask me again after you shave your legs.
I'm serious. All right. What if I sounded like this and then danced around like this, singing, oh, where have the little fobs gone?
Yeah, I'd turn you into Marvel myself.
Oh, they're gonna get me no matter what I do. Why me? Why is it always me?
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you make your own black box?
Say, I got an idea.
Let me guess, you're gonna make your own black box.
How did you know?
Let's just say a little bird brain told me.
I'll show Quilla that he's not dealing with some ordinary idiot.
Yeah, there's nothing ordinary about you, Tweel.
I'll build a black box and take over Marvel. Here's a box, and here's some black paint. What else do I need?
Crystal?
That will be your job, my little rotund run-amok. Quickly, go to Gimmick's house and steal a crystal for me.
What, now? But I got a date.
A date? With what? That lovesick beach ball Buffy? Of course I mean now, you dodo. Now move it, and don't stop to flirt with that boner girlfriend of yours.
I don't feel like snooping. I don't feel like spying, and I sure don't feel like stealing. I guess I must be in love.
Hello?
I'm down here.
Oh, hello, LB.
Hiya, Teddy. If I asked, would you lend me a cup of flour?
Sure.
How about a couple of copper coins?
Of course, LB.
What about lending me one of your crystals?
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay, bye.
But you're welcome to come inside for milk and cookies. The new batch is almost ready.
No fooling? You'd invite me in?
I just did.
You mean through the door and everything?
Sure, LB. Come on in. I'll get the cookies from the oven. I burned the first batch.
Great, my favorite flavor, chocolate chip.
I meant these cookies, LB.
Thanks. Maybe later when you finish cooking them.
So, why do you want a crystal?
Tweez is trying to make a black box, just like the one Quilla's got.
Oh.
But it's okay if you don't give me the crystal. And Tweez will just end up zapping his mind, just like the last time.
Tell me, how did Tweeg ever get back to normal?
It was simple. Quilla just turned a crystal around in a box and fired it at him.
Wonderful in life, isn't it? Fresh air, exercise, a bounder in my house, cardiovascular expansion, a bounder in my house. Out, you horrid little bounder!
Head 'em off.
It's okay. Hold on.
Corner him!
You're it.
Come back here.
He's over there. This way! He's over here!
Wait, stop.
Hey, thanks for having me over. Let's do it again sometime, huh?
Teddy, you let him get away.
Yes, because I invited him in.
What?
And he gave me the solution to our problem.
What problem?
The seventh crystal can be used to restore memories.
So?
If the hermit had his memory erased by the black box,
Then the black box can be used to bring his memory back.
Gimmick, don't you mean to say the black container can be utilized to restore his internal, cognitive retention?
Why, yes.
do you think you could make a black box, Gimmick?
Of course I can make one.
But whether it'll work or not is a different question.
Buffy! Buffy, you really make an impact on me.
LB, you just floor me too.
Buffy, my love, I was wondering...
Yes, LB.
That's a lovely rhinestone you're wearing. Mind if I borrow it?
Certainly, Sugarface.
That's great. Thanks.
And, would you give me something?
Like what, honey horn?
Like a ring with a diamond the size of an FOB egg?
Well, it's like this, my love, my sweet, my little rust-colored ball of affection. No. No!
Don't hurt me! I give up! Oh, LB, don't be such a moron! We don't need disguises anymore. I've got the black box! Did you get a crystal?
Sure, boss. Yeah.
Just let them try to get me now! I am Tweeg, the mighty holder of the black box! Yahoo!
Ooh, that looks like the place.
It's just about finished. One final tweak and there we have it. One Newton gimmick memory adjuster in basic black.
All right, let's try it.
Oh, I don't know if we oughta. We're taking the word of a bounder that this thing's gonna work.
LB has helped me before, Grubby.
I'd like to remember my life the way all of you remember yours. I say we give it a try.
Okay, it's your memory.
Well, here goes.
Do you think it worked?
I'm not sure yet.
Are you all right?
Yes. It's all coming back to me now.
What is?
I'd left Relonia on a trading expedition. I remember waving goodbye to my beautiful wife, Ilana, and our baby son.
Ilana? And what was your son's name?
My son's name was Teddy. Teddy!
Father!
Son! It is you! You were so small when I left. Before you were born, your mother and I used to explore the Relonian wilderness, gathering rare herbs and spices. Some were used for cooking and some were for medicine. Well, then after you were born, your mother ran the business from home while I continued our work out in the field.
Well, how did you come to be the hermit of Leaky Lake?
I was traveling in northern Relonia when I decided to investigate the land across the sea.
Lilia, are you certain? Excellent, my pet. Guards! Don't play games with me. Where are the crystals?
I've told you 1,000 times. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a simple trader.
Well, if you really don't know where the crystals are, you're of no use to me.
Queller used the black box to erase my memory. I guess no one ever found out what happened to me.
Well, what did happen to you?
I was sold to the Ying Zoo. After a time, the sorcerer took the zoo on tour. One of our first stops was Mavo headquarters. There my cage fell and broke open, and I escaped.
Oh, wow.
Mavo searched and searched, but they never caught me. I guess my instincts as an explorer took over, and I survived. Well, finally, I settled on that island out in the middle of Leaky Lake. I lived there for 10 long years without knowing I had a wife and son in Relonia.
Wow.
It's certainly a gripping tale.
I'm so happy we're together again. Together again, together again. We haven't been together since I can't remember when. You're more than a pal, you're more than a friend. You're my dad, and I'm glad we're together again. I really can't believe how much you've grown up. You're certainly not the baby that I knew. Things are so much better since you've shown up. I wanna spend all my time just being with you.
Aw, shucks.
Together again, together again. We haven't been together since I can't remember when. You're more than a pal, you're more than a friend. I'm your dad, and I'm glad we're together again. I know we've got a lot of time to make up. There's a lot of catching up for us to do. I hope that each and every day I wake up, I'm able to spend some time just smiling at you.
I'd like that a lot.
Together again, together again. We haven't been together since I can't remember when. You're more than a pal, you're more than a friend. You're my dad,
I'm your dad,
and I'm glad.
I'm so glad.
You're my dad, and I'm glad we're together again. Together again.
So, the assassin knocks at my door. Well, my black box will turn his brain to oatmeal. Bang, bang, bang! Pow!
Hey, radical lunch pail you got there, Twiggy. Is that any way to greet your long-lost daddy?
Daddy? You're not an assassin, you're my father?
Hey, like right on.
But after all these years, why did you come looking for me? I can't give you a loan. Mommy has all the money in the family.
Son, like I made this trek for a totally awesome reason, you know? I'm getting on in years, and I won't be able to hang 10 for much longer. Like, I want you to carry on the family tradition of gnarly surfers. What do you say, huh? Give up this life of crime and ride the radical pipeline with your old man.
But I'm a great villain. Why would I want to hang 10?
Yeah, knowing Twig, he couldn't hang one.
For once, you're right, LB. You see, I'm wanted, dead or alive.
Now, why would the boss want to go off to some beautiful beach and surf every day? Just look at all these wonderful things Quilla wants to do with him when he's caught.
Go ahead. Read it nice and loud, LB.
And I quote, Twig will be dangled over a pit of frenzied mudblobs.
What?
And then thrown off the highest tower into the jaws of a giant rule beast.
Quilla never mentioned that before. Usually it's just a simple, tasteful dungeon.
And finally, forced to spend an entire day locked up in a room with the Mavo Dues Collector.
No, not that. Come to think of it, Pop, I could use a vacation. Yeah, surf's up like radical. Pack the bags. We leave tomorrow.
Yeah, Tweez, radical.
Mother and I missed you so much. We never knew what happened.
Gone for 10 whole years. I just hope your mother will forgive me.
Oh, she will. She always said that something bad must have happened to you. She knew you wouldn't have just left us. At first light tomorrow, Father. Let's go home.